Hello everybody, back to another My Interesting Pictures video with a slightly unplanned video because of the recent events happening in Manchester in England. At an Ariana Grande concert, an explosion happened and more than 50 people were injured, and at the moment 22 people died. Ariana Grande herself said on Twitter, "Broken. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry. I don't have words." Obviously, there have also been reactions from Germany, which is why I wanted to show you some reaction from German officials, politicians, and also from users on Twitter. The German government spokesperson said the following thing on Twitter in English: "Our thoughts and prayers are with the people in Manchester affected by the blast. We mourn for the dead, hope the injured can recover fully." The German Minister of the Interior said the following thing on Twitter too: "Horrible news from Manchester. Our thoughts are with the victims and injured." A German user said on the social platform Twitter the following thing: "The Islam is not guilty. It's the brainless extremists that do not understand anything of any religion." Somebody else was saying, "An explosion in a hall full of teenagers. It couldn't be more cowardly. You are no human being. No animals. You are scum." Also, the German Foreign Office tweeted something with a statement from the German Foreign Affairs Minister: "Horrific news from Manchester. Our thoughts with our British friends. United we stand." But there's also some anger going around in the social platforms. The following user said this thing: "We should love each other more. Blah blah blah. Why don't these washed-up stars shut up in terms of Manchester?" Yet another user is searching the responsibility at the Islam. Did the Islam blow again some peace into the world? But yet there are also a lot of Germans who agree on the tragedy that this explosion happened in a hall full of teenagers. The following user stated the following thing: "An attack on adults is already shit. But on teenagers?" What you can also see and read on Twitter a lot is that a lot of people actually say that we live in a dangerous time full of attacks, and that everything is that the world became more dangerous. Well, I can't and don't want to argue with those emotions. Everybody is entitled to have them. But I still want to show you a statistic which shows you perhaps the opposite, that the times we live in is actually not the most dangerous time. So this is a graph from the last decades, and it shows how terroristic attacks in Western Europe evolved. As you can see, the highest amount of terroristic attacks was during the 70s until the beginning of the 90s. Ever since then, the numbers actually dropped of terroristic attacks and just recently peaked again. So looking at this rationally, we actually do live in a safer time. But again, I don't want to argue with the ones who feel like that, but perhaps this graph showed you at least a little bit, at least rationally, that these times are actually not the most dangerous times. Obviously, my thoughts also go out to all the victims and affected. But now I would like to know from you guys in the comments below: are you still affected by terroristic attacks like this? Or did it already become something of your everyday life and you are just saying, whatever, just another one? Or do you say, yeah, things like this still do really touch me and still affect me? Leave your opinion down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this latest video. Don't worry, there will be another video in the afternoon which you can see. Anyways, until then, as always, stay interested to be interesting. Goodbye.